Everyone, we've got a new buddy to play with.
War is never about blood.
I'm a Artula. Hot. Here's our chance. Trust Drusilla. Please. Here's out.
Keep catching up. Stay alert.
Take him out. Frustrate your end. Show over. See? Well, that was something.
Nicely done.
Feeling better? Commence L7. Annihilate him. Engage. Right here you go. Ready, boys? Forward. Ready, take your end.
Textbook maneuver.
Strike command.
Good work, everyone.
It is worth a celebration. Let's go over the battle plan once more, shall we?
Cradle of the Ages. Do we really have an awakened Angelos in that place?
We've seen many signs, and they're not exactly good news. Neferis won't deploy his anchor sphere if she doesn't have a good reason. We'll definitely overcome this challenge.
Good. One less problem to worry about.
Violence is never our objective. Let's press forward. I think it's better to park Tata here before we figure out what's going on inside. stump of the great oak turned out to be a huge hollowed area. These Originium formations seem incredibly ordered. There is a sense of bizarre beauty to them. Amalgamation of giant ankyloid remains. Tackle it carefully.
gonna be loud. Here's our chance. Careful, don't get jinxed.
Long enough.
Incoming! Unknown hazard! Here's our chance! Target locked!
How is this bad luck? One more round.
Again?
It has 3 components, so this should be its final form. Stay alert.
How many tricks does it have? now, Seven. Annihilate him! Now,
Look! A sapling just sprouted from the ground.
Indeed. Just like the sapling nurtured by Granny Jenner in the camp. It sprouted from the heart of this great oak stump. I believe the tree has answered your call, Administrator.
Does that mean the Great Oak lives again? This is like the best thing ever! It's gonna make everyone in camp so happy!
Thank goodness you impaled and immobilized it, Administrator. All of these Originium formations and the Great Oak itself are responding to the Enderman's command.
That thing we fought. It's probably the Angelos that Jenner and her people kept talking about, right?
Yes. And we're fortunate it wasn't at its peak state. If it had fully awakened, that battle might have turned out differently.
These Originium formations look really natural.
Someone must have excavated this tunnel, but it has been neglected for years. Nearby Originium naturally grew into the empty space.
We finally reached the end of it. Wow. Just look at this place.
According to the earlier records, these formations were probably created during that explosion. It was the only option they had. It left a wound that never healed, even to this day. Simply unimaginable. To think that such resplendent beauty lies beneath the scar.
I guess fate brought everything together.
After all these years, this place has returned to what it looked like before the Originium Oak. No one could have foreseen this. Endman, your past self left a choice here. That past self probably did not realize that, after all these years, the same choice would create a path for us on this day. So yes, fate has indeed brought everything together. But there were times when I felt that everything was just... well, nothing much, I guess. Let's get moving, Endman.
Now, here you are again. Let your heart lead, and new horizons will unfold. Go. Complete the trial that's yours.
Originium will carve a path for us.
go next?
Endman, we're getting closer to Neferith. A terrible battle may be inevitable. We should be fully prepared before we approach the Landbreakers.
Greetings.
Really sorry.
Did you have any dreams recently? What did you see in those dreams? It's okay. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. Try and recall what's happened so far.
Would save us again.
A fresh new beginning.
A tyrant.
Might just forget.
Promise. And
Your
find
fate.
your true self. Travel forth, Administrator.
Is that so? It's all right, Endman. You have a strong bond to this land. Those feelings will slowly come back. As we journey on, you will encounter more people and events connected to you. Perhaps a day will come when your lost memories return.
A flash of fire. Traces on the protocol's singularity. Something's off.
Someone's up ahead.
Oh? How unexpected. Another intruder in this place. A place you shouldn't be. Leave now for your own good. You're lost? Getting out won't be easy. Unless you remember. You clearly don't understand, do you? Well then, follow me. Over here. Be careful. Monsters again. You! Go hide somewhere. They're Ankyloid. Get front! Take it! You fight well, even though you don't look it. This is a place constructed with memories. Everything we see is taken from our memories and transcribed by Orignium, including those monsters. Protocol space. That's the name, huh? What about you? Are you here looking for memories too? No wonder. I can feel that. Meeting you here is no simple coincidence. Only those who forgot their past end up in this place. And you happen to be one of them. Worse than that. Not only did I lose my memories, my mind's filled with experiences that weren't even mine to begin with. So I found a way to come here. I'll figure out where I'm from, what I actually did, and who I'm actually supposed to be. What do you think? I came here chasing after them. Let's move. We'll search around for hidden memories, then I'll take you out of this place. Memories often hide deep here. We'll have a good look around. Warriors of the Icefield. I once stood alongside them as we faced something beyond our understanding. Yes, but I couldn't recall the outcomes of that battle. Oh? Tell me more about it. Mission? Your memories are making me curious. This is my past. I ran to the middle of an ice field alone in search for buried truths. Yes, a very long time ago. It almost felt like someone else's experience. A dream? Dreams. They're like memories at times. Feel almost real while they happen. But when you think back on them later, you'd realize how ridiculous they are. Let's keep looking. Come, let's get moving.
Melting flame!
This prayer again. In those memories, I vanquished countless foes with fire and a great sword. But why was I fighting? Who are the enemies? And are those memories truly mine? Everything remains unknown. Yes. I have all sorts of memories, where I was in different situations, had different identities, and did different things. I hope not. I once saw a sword like this. Those who pick it up will be granted tremendous power. But the sword shall burn on until its wielder turns to cinders. Looks like it, though not quite. Regardless, this isn't important. It's very quiet now, at least. It seems something is still missing. Looks like a certain memory of mine is avoiding me. However, I won't let it get away this time. Another battlefield. I always see sights like this at the end of the memory lane.
We meet again. You're actually slower this time.
Damn you. Are you trying to stop me again?
Don't you understand? I'll never try to stop you. In fact, isn't my presence here the result you seek?
Enough nonsense. There'll be no escape for you this time.
Oh, you've got a companion. This feels rather refreshing. There are things you aren't meant to find. Let them disappear. Give up already. This is for your own good.
Until I find out who I am, There is no stopping me.
Then enjoy your aimless wandering, till oblivion takes you.
Stop right there! Any thoughts? Be silent, Butterboy. Your end awaits. Your end is nigh! Take out whatever's blocking the way. Melting flame! I got I will find you! It's an old wound. There's no way those creatures could hurt me. Someone who's always getting in my way. I've searched many places, but mostly in vain. This version of me always shows up at the very end. There were times when I came close to the truth, but she had to ruin it all. Chase her down. I must reclaim my memories. It's not that hard of a guess. I can't think of anyone else who could enter a protocol space unscathed, fight Angeloy, and run a pretty important mission. Meeting you has been fun. Until next time.
Endman, are you all right? What just happened? Did you just enter a protocol space? This is quite unexpected. Who is she? The protocol space is essentially a data shard within Originium. And if it includes data from past memories, they might be recreated within the space as well. But finding the memories of a particular person is difficult. It's like hunting for a needle in a haystack. That does not sound normal. But I'm afraid we lack enough evidence to reach a proper conclusion. I'll try to look into this. Wait for my updates.
Hi, Endman. We recently picked up a few strange Originium reactions across Valley 4, and... witness reports also mention some form of fire that accompanied those Originium reactions. What? Endman, you have a lead on this? Then perhaps it is best to have you investigate this. I'll sync the coordinates to you.
Time to look for her in Valley 4.
Opsy, 7 Skirmisher.
Catcher. Opti.
Why do I have to do...
Captain Akikuri of... Captain Akikuri of...
Why do I have... Why...
Excuse me, is this where we sign up for the job? Hey, Administrator, it's me, Li Feng. I'm still a bit green, but I'll work super hard. Oh, they say hardships shape and perfect us, but what does perfection really look like? Maybe someone like you has the answer. I'd really appreciate your insights.
Still waiting for...
Yup.
What a beautiful day. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, well, look who it is. The legendary Administrator. I picked up a couple of whispers on my way here. Curious to know which one's the most accurate. Since you don't know me well yet, here's my offer. How about I tell you a secret in exchange for a little something about you? What do you reckon?
Traces. They might be hers. She's been here. Are these the traces she left behind? I should scan these traces and track her down.
Hello, little fella. from my memories?
This long ear seems connected to her.
Move those legs and run, Black Ears. City's lost and the fire burns near. Hey, slow down! Not so fast! Time to go. You stopped. Couldn't find it anymore? Alright, little one. I guess you don't want to leave your home too far behind. But what about my home? Are these childhood impressions real? Or are they just false fairy tales? Where did I really come from?
She's looking for memories of home. My childhood and home. Where are those memories buried? Who was I? Before I became the administrator.
Where should I go next?
I should follow. What's over there? Burning demons, dealing with disasters. Did she do all this?
These old records are useless. They tell me nothing about who I am. Time to look elsewhere.
She still didn't find her memories. But does my role as the administrator really tell me who I actually am? And how did I become the administrator that Jenner, Andre, and all those people remember?
Can't quit here. I should keep looking.
She went over there. A radio.
trail has gone cold. If I can't find my way home... no. The annoying stuff is messing with my memories. Gotta get myself an ice cream break. I really needed that. What? I'm down to the last popsicle? Ugh. If only they had a furnace for candy-flavored ice cream.
Threat at the cradle of the ages. Eliminated. Residual anomalous originium reaction. Temporarily close these areas.
The cradle of the ages. Huh. Perhaps another gateway to memories can be created there.
Where is she going? She's left. A lifeless cradle and the ruins of the Great Oak. This feels like the cradle of the ages.
Thank goodness. You finally picked up the call, Endman.
Yeah. I found trails of that red-haired Sarkaz girl in Valley 4.
Great. I've also uncovered something new in the Rhodes Island archives. It's an HR dossier on a particular operator from the Age of Terra. Red-haired Sarkaz, fire, and a sword. The appearance and abilities of this operator match your descriptions. Her name is Surtur. What you saw is probably Lavatane, a reconvener with close ties to Surtur.
So that's who she is.
Records from Rhodes Island also mention that Surtur suffered from memory impairment. She had chronic polymnestic disorder, and never knew which of her memories truly belonged to her. When she first opened her eyes, she only saw the ruins of a small town, solidified lava, and a sword of unknown origins in her hands. Her mind was filled with all sorts of fragmented memories. She could not answer who she was, where she was from, or what she wanted to do. Surtur was later recruited by Rhodes Island. She spent plenty of time in solo operations in search of her memories.
Did she find them?
No, if we're just looking at the Rhodes Island archives. As for Lavatane, after her awakening on Talos 2, she continued her search for her actual memories, just like Surtur had done. She hasn't been in contact with Rhodes Island for quite a while.
And who is that shadow that looks like her?
Endman, I've made a few deductions of my own. Lavatane may have started on the wrong trail. The further she goes into the protocol space, the less likely she is to find her memories. She might even encounter unknown threats. Her injuries will only get worse with each attempt.
That explains her old wounds.
I need to ask you for a favor, Endman. Please, help her. You're the only one we have right now with unrestricted access into the protocol space.
Of course. Leave it to me. She probably went to the Cradle of the Ages. Only by walking upon the land can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life. Something important lies over there.
Oh, what a find! And no name tag.
Stay alert. The enemy there is strong.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Oh, so committed! Preston, you take your ass for a bonus!
Get crushed! We're in perfect safe. We made another step forward, Enfielders.
Yup. We totally couldn't have done it without you.
Hope I can find her. Rodan?
Will Endfield come and save us?
We must call the Eggman.
Stop right there! How is this possible? I've defeated him already.
Then we just silence him again.
Levitate?
Careful! The real enemies are behind the illusion! Take him out! We meet again, Endmin. I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Took the question out of my mouth. I had nothing to do with that big noisy dude. Wow, so you couldn't remember what just happened? Memories aren't always true. Sometimes they are replaced by deceptive illusions. And this place has plenty of false memories. Don't you remember? I'm after the shadow that took my memories. Anyway, you better stay with me. These twisted beings are created from your memories. And since you don't know how to tell the truth apart yet, things can get pretty dangerous. Seems like you've learned of my identity. You're the first person who managed to pull that off. Very well. From this point forth, you shall be my fellow companion in this journey of memory search. Mm-hmm. Don't you want to find your memories? Interested in me, huh? But isn't that because deep down, you're curious and hopeful about finding your own memories?
Well... Is that my...
memory of your own? But I gotta correct you on something. This isn't about understanding your memories. It's more like understanding your amnesiac self. Go take a look. We should be able to find some traces.
That's Tata.
Tata? Now that's a lovely name.
So, play it safe, okay? Don't break my baby bot again.
Wait. Something's wrong.
This is a falsehood? So this is Tata? So what we're seeing here is a reflection of your inner fears. And I thought the Administrator, Guardian of the Civilization Band, would be someone with ironclad resolution. The real one turned out... a worrisome soul, afraid of something. You fear failing your mission. I totally did not do that. I just felt you're no longer that distant or unfamiliar anymore. In fact, I can even say you're actually quite... whatevs. It's nothing to be concerned about. Everyone's scared of something. Do I look like someone without emotions? Let's keep moving. Follow the trail.
That's Andre and Jenner.
I didn't expect the Endmen to be back.
I haven't seen the planter of the Great Oak for many years, but...
Having lost so many memories and powers, I don't know if the Endmen can continue to lead us.
The Endman is no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps it is wrong to expect the Savior to appear twice.
They don't trust me.
Quite the sensitive soul, aren't you?
But...
Are those two friends of yours? And does that make you worried? Why is that? Then did you ever share these thoughts with others?
I'm afraid that Perlica, Chen, and many others would be disappointed and lose faith because of my failings. I'm afraid that Nefereth will be emboldened by my weakness.
That's why you kept playing the role of a powerful and resolute administrator, even though you've got no idea who you actually are.
Yeah. I don't even know who I actually am.
You're doing a pretty good job already. I'll be honest with you. I've been dealing with the same issue. I'm afraid I won't know who I really am. I have the fire, a sword, and a name. However, I have no memories, no stories, and no past to speak of. I'm afraid the only thing I have is the name Lavatane. And beyond that, I have nothing. I am nothing but an empty shell.
An empty shell? Maybe I'm the same thing.
No, you're different. You have a mission and you fight for it, while This feels like we're competing for the title of Chief Amnesiac. Two souls with lost memories, getting worried and trying to make the other feel better. Can't think of a sadder story than this. That's why we're fellow companions, right? So, my fellow companion, time to finally reveal the answer.
The old me before the amnesia planted a great oak here.
So that's...
This is something unrelated to the memories.
So that's the old you? But you probably should take a closer look.
I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization. To rescue your new homes from the brink of death. To pave a path that leads to the future. Though years have passed, I remain bereft of my due. The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing. Nothing, save your base instincts of greed and malice, and your perpetual propensity for envy and hatred.
We have sinned.
Deliver us!
Help us escape this nightmare.
Ew, that's the old you?
And why do you deserve the salvation I bring?
Just give us a chance. Are you still the savior? Have we lost all hope?
Pay for your sins.
What was my past actually like?
Seems like you're not ready for this.
No.
No second chance.
Sorry, I hesitated a bit.
For people like us, facing the past can be quite a challenge. Don't blame yourself too much. You figured it out at the last moment. Huh, that's true. I would have hated that almighty savior and that stupid speech. I'd rather have you like this.
Thanks. But I still have one question. Does this version of me count as the true administrator?
And I got another question in return. Who am I?
Hey, I asked first.
Who am I?
All right, Lava Chain.
Reconvener?
Yes, you are Surtur's.
Surtur. She left me nothing but a jumbled heap of memories. Other reconveners with their memories know who they could be, what they should do, but I got nothing. Except delusional memories. Like someone stranded at sea, parched. Got water everywhere, but none of it quenches your thirst. I guess they woke you up, said you are their Endman, then instantly got you in all sorts of mess, right?
It really feels like I'm trying to become someone else.
Yet that someone else is but yourself.
Yeah.
Getting trapped by the past, and doing everything you can to break out of it. I got the same problems. So, since Searcher didn't give me an answer, I decided to look for it myself. If you're confused, then just look around for the lost memories. Then you can see what the true Endman was like.
Memories. Can they be found that easily?
If the two of us work together, the search might be a little easier.
Together?
As your companion, I shall help you find your lost memories. Consider this a promise. So, Endman, have anything to say to that?
Where are we going next?
Next location, next protocol space. Since you're around, we probably end up finding something for once.
Okay then, let's go.
Levitate?
I'm still in Valley 4. Where did she go?
Next location, next protocol space.
Levitate may have started on the wrong trail. The further she goes into the protocol space, the less likely she is to find her memories. She might even encounter unknown threats.
Very well. From this point forth, you shall be my fellow companion in this journey of memory search. As your companion, I shall help you find your lost memories. Consider this a promise.
Her injuries will only get worse with each attempt.
I can't just leave her alone. Gotta find her quickly. I should inform Perlica and ask her for help.
Endman, we just received the data from you. You actually found Levitate. Good work.
But she's very determined.
Even though she knew she was a reconvener, she insisted on searching for those memories. I understand why she's doing this, Endman, and it won't be easy to persuade someone like her.
I just lost contact and couldn't locate her trail. Can you help me find her?
I see. Hold on. Fiona just analyzed traces of Lavitane's originium reactions and protocol space fluctuations. Her trail is already deep within the protocol space.
So, is there any way to enter that protocol space and find her? Maybe we can use the protocol singularity again.
That's quite a bold idea, Endman. I know you're very worried and concerned. But your plan needs data of originium reactions directly associated with Levitate. Did she visit other places? I can
look around in Valley 4.
Personally? Alright. I'll call Director Chin right away and get her and the hub base to back you up.
Greetings, Endman. I heard you're looking for a red-haired Sarkaz girl.
That's right.
According to the data from Supervisor Perlica, this girl usually carries a greatsword, is a skilled pyromancer, and often leaves burn marks wherever she goes. We did have recent reports of strange sightings in the valley. I'll sync the witnesses' data to you right away.
I'll go talk to them now.
Director Chin, your work is much appreciated. Endman, please head back to Dijon once you've gathered enough data. Fiona and I will make the preparations in the meantime. I'll be waiting at the stasis core.
Witnesses. They might be in the hub.
Endman, Director Chin told me you're looking for this type of burn mark. I did. In fact, I was the one who submitted the reports about these markings. I found them at the Blight Cliff observation post. We also found plenty of Anglos remains at that place. It must have been a terrifying battle. Someone literally burned those Angloi with incredibly hot flames. This is the set of data we collected. Endman, you want to talk? Oh, I remember her. I got a temporary assignment at the quarry. I, miscalculated the explosive payload. I was in a shaft with a mining crew, and we got trapped by falling rocks. Everyone got really depressed and began writing their wills. Lucky for us, the huge stone blocking the exit was cut right in half. That must have been the work of your red-haired girl. No mistake about that. Here, the report of that incident.
Looking for me, Endman? Yes, I did. I recently made a delivery to the Originium Science Park. But my car broke down halfway and the Landbreakers ambushed me. Thankfully, that fine lady appeared. She literally slashed right through the Landbreakers' axes. Here's a record from that day.
This should be enough. Time to return to Dijon.
Let's go over the battle plan once.
Where are we headed? In my family, we say our weapons are basically part of us. Mine just happens to give me a little height boost.
try to sleep up.
Still waiting for something? I recognize this feeling.
Operator Perlica. Endman, you're back. Finding Lavatane in the protocol space is theoretically feasible, but risky too. Your physical condition has got me a little concerned. Understood. Fiona and I just completed a plan. Simply put, Lavatane would have looked for a suitable rift opening. Then, by using memories as a clue, she would have forcibly entered the matching protocol space. The recent ether activities of Valley 4 gave her an opportunity. This is why she got in touch with you, Endman. We can use the same method, with the protocol singularity and your abilities. By following traces of Lavatane's originium reactions, you can locate the protocol space she went to. Yes. Both the protocol space and reconveners are somehow related to you. Your thorough search is definitely going to help us locate her.
Endman, we finished analyzing the parameters of Lavatane's originium reactions. You're good to go anytime.
Please keep Lavatane safe and bring her back here. Most importantly, make sure you return safely as well, Endman.